That should tell you when I went to school.
Yeah, that's
The
a
slants,
long ass time.
yeah. When I went to school, the slants were being retired that same week I was graduating. So that should tell you when I graduated. Actually, they're like we graduated like a week apart,
Like what?
a few days
So you
2009,
apart.
graduated in
2010.
'09, right?
Yep,
So you're '09? Oh, okay, shit.
yep.
Yeah, I was only I just
Damn,
made five in
Alan.
Matter of fact, if I remember correctly, my graduation, because I think the slants retired the 19th. My graduation was the 12th or some shit. Like, me and the slants literally retired about that same week.
shit. Talking about fast, but I literally I just made 21. So and I remember when I
Yo,
was like
happy
16.
happy 21st birthday, belated.
Yeah, that was 2 weeks ago. That was 2 weeks ago.
Oh, hey, I was. Oh, you're older than me then by like a year and a couple months. I was born October '05.
I just realized why a lot of people in this community call me old head, because they go, "What the fuck is a 40 slant? Y'all don't know what a 40 slant is, bro?" And I'm not talking about
Nah,
pictures. I'm talking about like riding. And everybody's like, "No, I never rode one." Oh, well,
I'm gonna be honest. I
it's
never rode
unique.
one, bro.
That's
I
a
never
unique
rode one
experience.
because I lived in the IRT my whole life. So I never rode one. The only trains I was riding when I was little was the 2 and 5. That's it.
I mostly grew up riding RT too. So yeah, like the Lexington mostly.
It's funny because I remember on his Justin story, he had a guy arguing with me talking about the 62s are more iconic. I said, my dude, no, they're not. And I said, I could name 5 movies where the opening scene, and these movies are featured in 2025. Well, some of them in 2025, and they feature birds. He go, well, I only know 62s. I'm like, the 62As are not iconic. I mean, they are in their own right, but when you think of New York, you think of the RTS, you think of the R32, you think of the R33 and R36.
Oh yeah, Brian. I remember back in 2021 that day I was in VC and Brian was like Brian was saying how the 62As were like iconic. Yeah, I remember that.
And I'm like, bruh, explain to me how they're iconic. Name 5 movies where the 62 stars in the movie. The
Yeah,
dude
this
couldn't
dude
give me an
Brian.
answer. He go,
He's still laced, bro. This dude Brian. He's one of my friends. This dude is laced, bro. He be saying a lot of lace shit, bro. I'm like, yo, you good?
watch out. When I found out, true story, when I found out the set, like April 4th, I was up there. I found out like that same day. I was like, holy shit. Because I had plans to meet up with somebody. And they left me at 34th Street Hudson Yards. And that's when I met Kurt. Next thing I know, yeah, a crowd started grinding. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, oh, the bird is running. What do you mean by the bird is running?
Bro, time goes by fast, man. I remember that VC like it was yesterday. Now look at where we at, man. Time be flying.
Like I told Kurt when I saw what's his name? I can smell a snitch a mile away because I went to say, hey, how you doing? And he just looked at me, rolled his eyes, and Kurt could tell you, I don't like that shit. I almost had to go off a nigga. You gonna roll your eyes? I'm meeting for the first time. You gonna roll your eyes? Fuck you too.
What the? Why they? Yo, what the hell? Why? Why?
I don't
Why?
know. I don't have. I guess they have hatred for me. I don't know. Kurt could tell you he was there. I went to say hello to Justin and his lackeys. They all looked at me and kept going. I'm like, oh, that's yeah. Y'all don't have manners. That's disrespectful.
Bro, Alan, I would, bro, Alan, bro. If you come to New York, bro, like I didn't want to meet up with you. I've been watching your videos since I was 5, bro. Like I would love to meet you, bro. I know I. You mad? You a cool ass nigga, bro.
Pretty sure he was in New York and when those Redbirds came for the 7 train event. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
they
Mets
did.
opener.
No, I was. No, I was. But see, the problem was I was trying to introduce myself to people on the server, and I guess everybody, if you're not with the crew, he walked past me. Then he's like, "Oh, hey, like, hey, how you doing?" Like, well, damn, I didn't sleep with you. I'm just saying hello. How you doing?
Yo,
Damn, you
Alan,
don't
when
got to
you
be an
come back up to the
asshole.
city again, let me know, bro, so we could chill, man. Ain't gonna lie.
Will do.
I bet, man. We just chill, bro. You mad
Cause
cool.
they went. The funny thing is they went to chase the train, and that same day my friend was operating. See, I didn't know, and he's like, "Yeah, we're going back via Brighton. but I didn't chase it because that shit to me. I did that when I was. To me, it's not fun. It's boring.
I don't got nothing against. I sometimes I tend to runs. I don't got nothing against Justin or server, but I'm just going based off of what you told me, like the way they treated you. But that's not it, bro. I'm like, oh, I'm just giving my honest opinion. That's not it, bro. But you're welcome here, of course. I know Kurt cares about you a lot. I care about you. You're welcome here, bro. Alan, I remember back in 2021 when you used to work at a restaurant. I forgot. I think Applebee's.
7 Alpha, tools, left versus tool 7, ready for departure. 7 Alpha, you had a line with left versus next callback is going to be 88th Street.
After 88.
Nope, I'm already playing PUBG apparently.
PUBG is crazy.
PUBG? No, PUBG.
I remember this is when I walked in the 240th
That's
yard by
PUBG.
accident. That was that was funny, and I felt embarrassed because I walked. So the yard is not labeled, so the yard is in between like a clinic and another building. So I'm walking, and I'm wondering why people looking at me funny. And then I look up and I see entrance. Welcome to 240th Street Yard. I go, oops,
Wait,
oops.
what time is it? Oh shit. Yo, 12. 808 Mary, question about a Metropolitan.
Anyway, Mary Metropolitan 145, y'all lined up. This callback will be Seneca.
Seneca.
Bro said, "Oops, let me back out real quick."
No, because I really did walk into the yard. I got all the way till I started seeing the 62As. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, oh. And then my friend came and go, how the hell? I said, there's no sign. So I just followed this. Because when you walk, there is no sign to say this is a yard. It's literally a path and it goes to the yard. But I thought it was leading, I thought it was a path to, up to.
Damn. First security, then try to stop you.
He also he kept looking at me. I'm like, I don't think I'm belong here. So I'm like, oops, like a cartoon. I'll be back.
Nowadays, I'm pretty sure they treat that shit like a terrorist thing. You walk in accidentally.
You could have at least said something, not just standing.
Well, it just so happens that when I walked in the yard, somebody saw me, and so they were like, they had to vouch for me. So at this point, it was too late to turn back around. They were like, well, fuck it. Never mind. Too late to turn back around.
Yeah.
Yes, the position of that yard is weird. Yeah, it's confusing. I've seen the pictures of it. It's like literally. You probably weren't the only person who accidentally walked into the yard. Most likely, it's confusing.
Wow, the run is happening in real life. Downtown East is
What?
running by the M between 5th Avenue and 3rd and West 4. There's signal problems on 50th
Oh
Street.
boy.
Yo, I'm doing it. I'm about to do the E2, which is crazy. So I'm doing something that's happening.
Yeah, but you
right now.
can. Hey, dude, you said you're gonna be gone after this until the 8th?
Yeah, I'm about to go to DR for a bit, so I won't be able to attend runs for a little bit, you know, just so
This is a
you know, so I didn't want to be
Manhattan-bound
talking.
A express train.
I'll be
No,
The
that's
back
next
fine.
by like the 7th, yeah, and after that I'll continue to run, of course.
Stand clear of the
Let's just
closing
hope that
doors, please.
when you go over there, you're not stuck there because, Trump is gonna be like, all right, send him there. Keep him there.
Man, F Trump. I was born and raised in America. I don't screw Trump. Screw his little orange
He's
ass.
deporting U.S.
Let me
people,
let
too.
me
So
gotta
it
go live
doesn't
where I
matter.
be. I'll be alright. Well, I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I mean,
Then somebody just said Donald Trump. Hello, my fellow Americans. I heard something about me. I'm deporting every
You got,
American.
you gotta talk with your hands when you talk like Trump, because he always talk with his hand. I don't know if that's a Trump thing. When you talk, you gotta use your hands, because if you ever watch him talk, he uses his hands.
Seneca
I
Avenue.
don't know why.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong.
12-1.
Seneca Avenue.
Uh, I'm gonna give you a call back. I'm Murder on Broadway.
Grant Avenue.
Thank you.
8 o'clock.
Wait. Hold on. The train I called back at Seneca called back at Murder on Broadway train at who called? Who just called in?
Yep.
8 o'clock, Grant
No.
Avenue.
Call back at Broadway Junction.
Grand Avenue. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know you would. They were calling in and you wasn't answering, so I was like, "You come back,
My
you."
bad. No, yeah, I was really some that came back quick. Who else is calling again?
You had the M train calling. I gave him a call back at Myrtle Broadway, and then you had the A train that's at Grant Avenue. I gave him a call back
Broadway.
at Broadway Junction.
Myrtle Broadway, okay. 7 Alpha, you're calling into?
07 is at Rockaway, 88th Street.
88th Street is a copy. Euclid's your next callback.
Copy for Euclid.
I like attending runs though. It's fun. Talk to y'all and shit. I'll be playing with you. Dude, I'm gonna be honest. The only time I play games is when I'm
This is Euclid Avenue. Transfer is available to the C train.
I'll be on the game.
Oh, I remember this. This is the 212 I made, based on the 211.
This is a Manhattan-bound A express train.
Wait,
The next stop is Broadway Junction.
wait, was
I mean,
that the
sorry,
one?
Jordan wise, not not
Stand
BB
clear of
wise.
the closing doors, please.
Oh, because I remember a train with the fictional Sir Route that was just up at Brooklyn back in 2021.
Child, I can't. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to save the picture.
So I was back in 2011. I'm assuming you're like 19.
Huh?
In 2011, you were like, what, 19 or 20?
Is it me or you sound like you far away from your mic?
Like, can you put it?
I can hear you now.
In 2011, I was gonna say, when I started watching interviews, I was 25. I'm assuming you're probably like 20 at the time.
Me? Now?
No, in 2011. No, I know you grown as man. I'm talking about 2011.
Hold up. I gotta do the math because I think. Hold up. $21. God damn. Jesus.
I know you're in your 30s.
I'll be 35 this year.
Yeah, I was probably. I was big.
Man, it's weird when people come up to me on a subway system and go, I used to watch your video when I was a little kid. What? I ain't that
Yeah,
old.
most of us. Yeah, no, you're not old at all, brother. You're still young. 30, 34, you're still young, bro. You're from here, you know. Even 40
Oh. Calling back to Euclid.
Euclid Avenue for the 807 Alpha. Proceed to Broad
This
Junction.
is Broadway Junction.
Copy.
Transfer is available
Because most of
to
us
C,
don't watch it.
L, and J trains. This is a Manhattan.
You know, I went back to my
A
home.
express
Well,
train.
Euclid isn't my
The
home
next
base, but
stop
it's the
is
station I went to for
Utica
4 years for
Avenue.
high school. And there's a cleaner at Euclid, and this nigga go, "Damn,
Stand
you still in
clear
high
of the
school?" I'm like,
closing
"Bro, I've
doors,
been
please.
graduated." I said, "I've graduated and moved down south." He go, "Oh, I was wondering why I don't see you." I'm like, "Yeah, I graduated in 2009, and I said I moved down south." And then he was like, "You know about the 688?" I'm like, "Man, that shit ain't nothing to me. I used to ride that shit coming home and going to school."
808 Myrtle.
808 Myrtle Avenue. That's stopping. That's call back to Marcy.
8 o'clock, Broadway
Marcy.
Junction.
800 Alpha Broadway Junction. That's call by Court Scrivener. You gotta move that train because you got a 160 chasing you.
Alan, how is it living down south this season? Where's it quiet?
It's quiet.
It's cool. You become very dependent on us. Obviously, that's cool. I'm trying to be dependent.
Holy cow, someone.
Uh,
Did you wake up again, Murray?
Woke up at high. I say y'all need an R or something.
PUBG 2025.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Maybe an RM. Doesn't matter. Either one.
Or I touch you.
What?
What the hell?
what?
What did you say there?
Hey man, July hasn't even come.
No, we need BT. BT was sleeping.
Where is BT?
I think he was sleeping. I don't know. Or he was up.
I was going to sleep at 8 p.m., bro.
This is Utica Avenue.
He did. He did go to the gym today, so
Transfer
I'm guessing he
Yeah, I ain't gonna
probably.
lie. Me after I go to the gym, I'll be knocking everybody. This shit makes sense.
No, because that day he slept through the day, so he didn't wake up.
Nigga.
This
This is a Manhattan-bound A express train. The next stop is Nostrand Avenue.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
People going back to
No, I still play it though, so I have to like.
I'm not playing Mario Kart.
I have got.
More freaking placement.
Intellects is still good, yeah.
Is the
You said Mario
route
Kart.
in that?
Yeah, the routes are running. We need it.
Okay.
More of a
The fuck is it?
Mario Kart person.
Yo, Miguel, I have.
I've been on Mario Kart World.
Mario Kart World's not heat. You just add it.
There's been a lot of controversy about Mario Kart World since the update.
Junction.
Literally just sleep.
Broadway Junction Radio Center.
7 Alpha, Broadway Junction. I'm gonna give you clearance at the Middle Street. Middle Street Avenue. Thank you.
Miguel, get Dolphin Emulator. I play Mario Kart Wii on my computer.
I have a Wii U.
Can we? You play Mario Kart Wii?
Yeah, I play Mario Kart Wii via Dolphin Emulator on PC.
Do you have Retro Rewind?
Yes.
It keeps crack. Retro
Hey, man, get on.
crashes my Wii U. So
After this, not get on. How?
It crashes your Switch too? What? That's crazy.
No, I don't use a Switch too.
No, Wii U.
Oh.
That's how
I have
ordered-
one. I have a
That's how
Switch
I-
too.
That's how I ordered Domino's.
Child,
Like we-
where is this shop at? You can get unleaded wine?
This is
It's a joke if you don't.
Transfer is available.
808 and Marcy put from a J2 lineup.
That's a copy of the 808 Marriott, and that's called as Essex.
That's it.
This is a Manhattan-bound A express train. The next stop is Hoyt Schermerhorn Streets.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
You know where you watch the freaking video?
Because Miguel multitasks. This is why he overshoots.
Miguel multitasking.
Yo, Kurt, come. Kurt, come to talk to me at 3 a.m.
Well, that makes a lot more sense why Retro Rewind doesn't work.
Why? What happened?
I don't have the files to them for some reason.
You're a dumbass. Go on. Go.
Amari just now sees my messages. That's crazy.
I'm not gonna.
Amari, what?
I'm not gonna unplug.
No, you just now see my messages. That's crazy.
I'm not going to. I'm gonna unplug my storage device, which I use BBE for. For some reason.
Look, there's an M train at 179th Street. There's an M train at 179th Street,
Why?
apparently. I don't know. There's NIS.
This is the 825 Ethan. My favorite part. What you
Negative 25 echo.
said. Wait, did my time get changed? I could have sworn I was on the radio, so I was
No, I thought it was always 8:30.
Oh, okay, I'm geeked in. Alright.
This woman keeps showing up on my freaking Instagram feed. There's this woman that freaking just does the most diabolical thing you could ever think to food. She made a Gatorade. She made a.
Keep watching it.
Is
Huh?
it
The only
Kurt's
reason you keep
girlfriend?
showing it is part because you keep watching it.
Probably.
Who said
The
it's
girl
a
that
girl?
No, listen. I'm pretty sure Kurt's girlfriend will actually use seasoning. Okay, these fucking this girl's make the girl just like one thing that the girl made was a freaking Gatorade hot dog. Basically, she just drank that fucking wiener.
Sir, if you keep,
and
sir,
Gatorade and then-
if you keep talking, I'm taking away your black card. Okay? All right.
Yeah.
Damn.
Cause you said hot, Gatorade hot dog. We all stop in the tomfoolery in 2025.
Homie, that's not me. I hope you know that. I am not that
Yeah, I
dumb.
don't know.
I
I don't
mean,
know what's up with the thing with that.
I mean,
It's
I've
become
been
popular
poor.
again with picking
God damn. I mean,
watermelon.
I've been. Listen, I had to struggle, but goddamn, I didn't have to struggle that bad. Like, goddamn.
Gatorade
No,
hot dog.
it's become a thing again. I don't know why, but like people keep talking about watermelon chicken for some reason.
You know what's crazy? My friend actually tried that shit.
This is a
Oh my God.
Manhattan-bound A express train.
That and Kool-Aid.
The
Y'all-
next stop
y'all
is
cook.
I don't know.
J Street Metro
Or it's
Test.
Horn for the 8 o'clock.
800
Stand clear
Alpha,
of the
which comes
closing
on
doors,
captain. This
please.
callback will be at J Street. Thank you.
Yo, Kurt, I'm gonna need you to look at Instagram and look what I sent you.
I'll look at it later because I don't want to see racist stuff right now.
Dude, there's like
Yeah,
four
really?
or five trains running, right? Fisher.
The thing you and I send know damn well is not Fortnite.
This bitch made tiramisu and Tesla.
I'm watching that shit. You see, this is why it's still appearing on your face. You keep looking at everything.
I just can't stop watching because it's like the foolery of her doing this.
Whoa.
Right.
What?
Whoa.
What you saying?
808 Essex Street, push 6th Avenue line.
808 Mary Essex, that's a copy. Next callback will be at Broadway and Lafayette.
This is J Street Metro Test. Transfers available to the
Who the fuck is
F
on?
and R trains.
Nostrand for the 07.
7 Alpha Nostrand Avenue, that's a copy. Next callback to J Street Metro Tech.
Copy.
This is a
The
Manhattan-bound
fuck?
A train
Street.
via the F line.
Damn.
The
Damn.
next
Metro
stop
Tech for the
is
800 Alpha, that's a copy. Going over to Rutgers, and next callback will be at 2nd Avenue.
For a second.
Second Avenue.
Omari, I wanted to ask you since you're here now. Thinking about doing a morning run one of these days since everybody's off now for the summer. If we do like a morning run, like 11 or noon, would you join in?
Yeah, sure. Usually up by the time.
Because that will be the only time I ever get to operate. If we do a run like that, and around that time, I could operate for once and somebody else could dispatch.
Shit, fuck it. Dude.
So if you want to dispatch, I mean, I guess you could. But you just gotta be there.
I don't mind.
Yeah.
This shit was just fucking DVD.
Because that's like the only time I could probably ever operate in the run with you guys.
Hey,
this is
know.
York
I
Street.
don't know why this shit's taking so fucking long to load.
The fuck am I looking at? What the hell? Ew! Sorry. I'm sorry. I just came across a video on Instagram and it. Damn.
Damn, look what you did, Omar. You got the Instagram and then you got to look it on there.
The next
I did not
stop
do
is
anything.
East
What?
Broadway.
This is
What was the
A30
video?
train in my Clear Park Water.
Stand clear of the closing doors.
30 Echo, you
please.
got a minute left.
No, it's 8:30.
808 Broadway Lafayette.
Why did I hear Mario Kart 8?
That's Mario Kart? Oh.
Playing
Oh
Mario
yeah,
Kart.
Alan, you heard recently the Madani one and that he said he wants to make buses for free, all of them?
Yeah, and that's why
808
Como and his.
Broadway, yeah.
That's why.
808 Broadway Lafayette, it's got push for local and that's callback 34 in Harold.
Dispatch in my Clear Park Water.
Yeah, the 30 Echo, you got the lineup, that's callback Spring Street, thank you. Yeah, because they asked him about. I'm sorry for anybody in Israel, but I don't really give a fuck about what's going on in Israel. And I said, multiple people call me heartless. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. What happened in Israel has nothing to do with me. I'm a citizen, born here, lived here all my life. I don't care that you niggas is bombing each other. Y'all didn't care when it happened to us, now I'm supposed to care. You're not wrong. And a lot of people go, A lot of people go, well, what if it was your, I don't have family overseas, so it does not matter. But what if it was, it does not matter to me.
No, you're not entirely wrong. It's not really our problem.
Because here's my thing, I want one person to answer. Why were you so worried about them? We need to worry about us. We are $1 trillion in debt. But y'all want to worry about Israel and stopping. They've been fighting since the beginning of the time. So why the fuck are we, like, I don't understand you people.
God knows. Do you think? Well, my question was, do you think that he's actually gonna do the free bucks thing? I doubt, knowing them say, I doubt it because
Hell no.
there's a lot of money.
Hell no.
Yo, Alan, most of your family's from New York, right? Or down south, I think.
Yeah, most of my family's either from New York or down south. The free thing ain't gonna work because that's why people kept. That's why fear evasion is a big problem with MTA.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was thinking like, wait, that's a good idea, but like, it's not gonna work because knowing them say they need the money, they're broke already. Apparently, there was supposed to be a fare hike this year in August, but the only reason they canceled it because they're supposed to do a public hearing, but then they forgot to schedule one, so they pushed it back to next year.
$3.
Basically.
Well,
I mean,
you know,
next year.
everything has to be approved by the governor. And what I find funny is that, oh, we broke. Oh, we broke. Oh, we broke. Then all of a sudden, we got $68 billion. Wait, how the fuck did y'all go from being in a negative to having $68 billion? Well, hold up. Who y'all sucking off for this money?
Yeah, that doesn't add up, bro. That doesn't add up.
Thank you. Finally, somebody said it. Like, yo, how are y'all in debt? But yet, yeah, I don't know.
That shit makes no sense. All of a sudden they have $6 billion.
This
Wasn't
is
he
a
gonna be just in debt? Like,
207th Street
that
bound
shit
A
makes no sense.
train via the F line.
That's
Well, see, the only difference about MTA and other cities, other agencies, is that the city owns MTA. If y'all did not know that, the city owns MTA, but the city contracts MTA to run the service. New York is the only city in the world. I can't. New York is the only city in the United States that somewhat funds the public transportation. That's why you see people, in California, all across the states, talking about we need funding for transit.
Dispatch is late.
30 Echo Spring Street, that's a copy. Push for 6th Avenue. Lineup in this callback will be at West 4, lower level.
Yeah, that's probably why.
This village has to cut service.
8th Street, Metro Tech.
807 Alpha,
07.
Metro Tag, that's a copy. You'll be going over Rutgers Street, and this callback is going to be Delancey, Essex.
Copy.
Yeah, Alan, I saw the fully acceptable because, bro, they're getting rid of like half of the system. Like, yo, what
This is
the
a
hell's going on, bro?
207th
Yeah, and the same thing with CTA.
Seth is
via the
fucked.
F line.
Seth
The
is
next
fucked.
Same thing with
stop is
CTA.
Broadway
CTA and SEPTA are both fucked.
Stand clear of the closing
I like
doors,
8 o'clock
please.
on like a 2nd Avenue.
800 Alpha, 2nd Avenue, that's a copy. Proceed on lineup, this callback will be at Broadway and Lafayette.
I'm like, bro, this is bad, man.
Omar, did you load up?
Well, not the E, because the freaking
Rip.
call it R wouldn't.
Alright.
Dispatch is 8:30. Echo Palmer.
30 Echo, West 4 is copy, and this callback will be 23rd.
Oh yeah, Alan, another friend was my friend was on DR. My friend was on DR. I was one of the
Ah,
Yeah, it was one of those.
This is a 207th Street bound A train.
wait, did the I don't keep up. Oh,
The next stop is West 4th Street.
did the 142 come out from Andrew, or did that get leaked out?
That did not get leaked out.
Lafayette to
Did
the
it get leaked
800. Mafia 5800 Alpha, that's a copy. Proceed on local lineup. Let's call back is going to be 14th Street.
Oh.
That was your hustle yard. A lot most of
Oh
my
boy, everybody on one track now.
most of my
Hey.
company here grab food.
The A's are behind you, just saying, Angel.
Oh, I gotta step on it, bro.
And you're
808,
behind
94
that.
Hero pushing
And
for the express lineup.
there you go. You're behind the 808. 808 Mary, 34th Street. That's a copy. Proceed over to the Express. Let's call back 4750th. For the next one, I think I'm thinking about the RT runs. Obviously the 4 to Borough Hall. We're gonna make Lexington Express and round trip, and then the 6 downtown will be Express from Grand Central to Brooklyn Bridge, and then back up local. And 2, 3 should be regular, but with some flagging along Easton Parkway. Not much else. That's it for the next one.
Not bad.
Dispatch
This is a
838
207th Street bound A train via the F line. The next stop is 14th Street.
Stand clear of the closing
Heavy
doors,
echo, well done,
please.
sir. I did hear.
23.
23rd Street, next callback is 4750th. Thank you.
First off to the right.
Unfortunately, I loaded up the express version.
God damn it, bro.
Let me check if that's a lie. Nope, he did. God damn it. He actually did load up the express version.
I guess he's in like 14th and 23rd Street.
No, he probably did that on purpose so he could just catch up to you.
I've
No,
been
not really.
out, buddy.
It's like 4 different versions of the A from left to 6.
Well, the subway's got the right one. He's 7 and 14, 23rd.
Not on locals.
Is the echo loading for you, Mark?
No. No. Taking his time.
No. How many tabs do you have open?
None. That's the thing.
None. What version are you using?
808 top of the rock pushing for CBW.
111.
808 Mary, so top of the rock, stop and safe connection with the echo.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna restart my laptop.
Damn, that low? Wait, where's the echo at even?
He's on his way up.
Okay. Nah, I don't get take time. I get, yeah, that's fine.
7 Alpha, Delancey Essex, that's a copy. Next callback will be at West 4th, please.
Cover West 4th.
Yo, Ellen, Robbie, your hologram.
Take your time so I can block my gill.
Wait, Omar, you said what version are you using? 111.1?
111.1.3.
You using a high quality train?
No, not at all. But
No.
I just restarted my laptop, so I'm about to load up.
8 o'clock Omega.
Alright, you just bitch, that's why. It won't let because you a bitch.
800 Alpha at Herald Square, Pushwood Express, next callback will be at Bryant Park.
Fuck was that?
You gotta sit your ass there, buddy.
Next up.
I think we just got hit by a bomb, bro. Some loud ass sound.
Haram, haram, haram.
Alright, bro. Did y'all not hear that during my thing?
Nope.
No.
I didn't hear a single thing. I'm gonna be so free. But
I just heard some loud ass bang, bro. It happened 15 minutes ago. Now it's not.
No, we didn't hear it.
Anyone else
This
heard it on
is
like
42nd Street, Bryant Park.
their house?
Transfer
No,
is
is it
available
this?
to the 7, B,
Hey, ask Reddit.
F, and M trains.
top of the run. What he said.
Ready Echo connection established at Foxtrot Center of Traffic. 30 Echo, you going down to 53rd, let's call out Lex 53rd, and the 808 Mary closes down connection established. Let's call out 7 down 53rd, thank you.
207th Street bound
7th Avenue.
via the F line.
800 Alpha, callback extended to Rockefeller now.
Rockefeller Center.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
All right, that's enough internet for today. Enough white people for today. Because you people,
What?
I'm go- I said,
enough
I'm
white
done.
people made what?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm gonna get something to eat.
No, Alan, I'm a white Latino. No, don't be me.
A white Latino. Oh.
Dude,
Yeah, they got white
dude,
people.
somebody,
They got
hold on,
white
hold on,
people.
hold on, hold on, hold on. Somebody was making drinks in a toilet. That's why I said enough internet for today.
DR is next. DR,
This is 47th, 50th Street, Rockefeller Center. Transfer is available to the B, F, and M
Heard that,
trains.
heard that.
That's why I'm so white. I am white.
You a jack of all trades then.
Yeah. Dominican Republicans make sense. Huh?
808 7th Avenue, pushing for level line.
So 200.
I'm gonna give a fuck.
808 Mary, that's copy push for Bravo, local lineup for Central Park, and this callback is 86th Street.
86.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
800 Alpha, Rockefeller push for Delta lineup, next callback is your next stop, 7th Avenue, 53rd. I might just make Omari the eat local and Queens Boulevard.
Fuck you. You better not. I'm not doing that shit.
The E's a short out route. You're not stuck with anything. Plus, we need a local route for Boulevard because the R is dead.
Hell, I'm not doing that. No.
This is 7th Avenue.
At least we got one express. That's one express.
Transfer is available to the D
No.
and E trains.
No means no.
I'm pretty sure if PC was there, he would have been the R. Yeah, electric third already, goddamn. That was like less than 2 minutes to your Lex 53rd, that's crazy.
Man control J. Report him.
830 Echo,
This is a
go to Queens Plaza,
207th
thank you.
Street bound A express train.
Report him. You're using control
The
J.
next stop is 59th
No.
Street, Columbus.
We better load faster, Omar, because there's another person
Stand
loading
clear
onto
of
the E
the
now.
closing doors, please.
7th Avenue.
Homie,
53rd,
I'm
8 o'clock.
trying my best.
800, what'd you say? I'm sorry, you got cut off by Omar. 7M 53rd, that's copy, push for Express lineup, Health Express. Next callback 125.
Hey.
On the 25th, next callback.
I don't know why this shit is fine. The fuck? Why?
07's at West 4th.
07 Alpha West 4, that's the copy. Next callback will be at 34 in Herald Square, please. Thank you.
Copy.
This shit does not load up. I swear to God, I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing it anymore.
This is 59th Street, Columbus Circle. Transfer
You don't
is
got time.
available to the 1, C, and D trains.
I think DR got to be one of the most mixed Hispanic countries. Like, there's a lot of variety, I think.
This is a
that's like
207th
a-
Street bound A
I think it's
express
Puerto
train.
Ricans.
The next stop is
Puerto Ricans are
125th
mostly,
Street.
What?
I think,
Show them the
Stand
Puerto
clear
Ricans.
of the closing doors, please.
I said that some Puerto Ricans are very mixed. Their problem,
Yeah,
sir.
that's true. Yeah.
I could say some bullshit about Puerto Rico if you want.
What?
Yeah,
No, no,
you
no.
probably
What the
don't
fuck
want
is
to do
that?
it.
Oh hell.
You probably don't want to do
I
that.
didn't even offensive. I just said I would say something bad about Puerto Rico.
Yeah, there's a lot of Puerto Rican people here. You probably don't want to say that shit.
I know. That's why I'm keeping my mouth shut. I don't
Oh,
want
look,
to. I don't
look.
want anybody cursing me in Spanish.
830 Echo.
Yeah, I'm gonna press you. I'm press you, Amari.
Never mind. I keep Queen's Plaza.
30 Echo, Queens Plaza, goddamn. Push your Echo lineup, and let's call back 71st
No, I
Avenue.
was, I forgot you had some Queen's Plaza. I'm like, never mind.
This
Oh,
motherfucker. Why is this shit not loading?
For the people joining in as the new E's and A's, if you guys are ready, just check in. The routes are on run routes if you need that.
Man, at this point, you got a lot of training going on. I'm just gonna respect.
You switch to M, Amari, it's okay. I'll have you go Merrill Express.
Well, let's see if this shit can freaking load up the M, because, like, goddamn.
His route does not want to load up anything, apparently. Part of the version you're using.
Yep, there's no P's and A's at this rate.
It's probably just the version. I use 1.8.3, so I don't know. I find it that the newer versions of the BVE builds take longer to load all the routes and stuff.
Yep, they do.
That's why I couldn't even.
I can't load up the M. I'm out.
Okay,
That's why I haven't changed my version. I still stay with the old one.
Just stick with the old one.
Probably
Just
just
see-
think about finishing up that heat of the Lancey Street if we can do that and shut down back in 2020.
Mm.
The heat to the Lancey needs to be and such.
Didn't that shit happen like a couple months ago? Last year?
No,
Hmm.
it's happened in that
Oh, my God.
rehabilitation.
Oh.
80886.
808 Mary 86th Street at the copy. Next callback is going to be 110th Street.
Yeah.
1110.
You just passed 86?
Past 96 just now.
Oh shit. Oh, goodbye, Miguel.
830 Echo, Queens Plaza, push your Echo lineup. Let's call back is 71st Avenue.
Go first square.
7 Alpha, Harold Square at the copy. Push your Express lineup. Switch over to the Express track. Next callback is 7 Ave, 53rd.
Copy.
Much love to that. Oh, focus. I will murder this laptop and then probably resell it.
It's probably just a version of you. It doesn't even want to load the old routes.
No, but then again, it's only happening now. I thought this shit for a while. Had this shit for a
You
while.
pull a BT and reload like an hour before the run.
Yeah?
Let's see what I can do.
If you pull a BT and reload like an hour before the run.
Let's see what I can do.
Sorry.
Since I was on hiatus.
We should do the J and Z to 96.
This is 125th Street. Transfer is available.
Or do the Ford to freaking Bowling Green, I guess.
Transfer is available to the M60.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
No, I said J and
Nah,
Z.
you need to get
We'll
give
send
the
the J full local, and the Z will be express from Broadway Junction and up.
Okay, one, no. Two, just forget. Take your mind off the A for a while, okay? You've been on that shit ever since. Take a break from that.
Oh, look, we have another E train.
Homie,
This
you've
is a
only worked on
207th Street
that
bound
one singular
A
route.
express train.
I was gonna fix that
The
one.
more-
next stop is 145th
Well, are you
Street.
at least halfway completion?
No, because I never got to it.
Oh,
And call him like a 125.
125th Street for the what was your number again? 800 Alpha at the Capital Booster Alpha line for 207, and that's callback will be Washington Heights 168.
Heavy.
Alright, Dylan, you have the time. Okay, now we have two new U train. Everybody's loading before Mario.
this is some bullshit.
You gotta dodge your computer, Mario.
You just noticed this?
You know what? I'm gonna be.
Yeah, bro, you loaded in quick in the last run.
Exactly. My point. Oh, Kurt, I don't know what you done.
You do some what? You some.
Or before you go to sleep, just load up the
And see how how much that should take. Yeah. Last thing
Maybe
I
we should do the E to Euclid, Euclid thing.
Or the FT Euclid.
You know what? Somehow I like that.
Good.
You know, it's possible to send trains to the middle of F3 on the JNZ, and then so you can send them over to 6th Avenue from the middle.
808 Cathedral Parkway.
110th Street for the 808 Marriott to copy, and this callback is going to be 125th, 125.
Yeah, I give up. This is not loading.
What's cooked?
I'm just gonna spectate.
Rip. Oh, we actually have an A train to make it.
This is 145th
Oh, Lord.
Street.
Don't worry, if he started now as an A, you might have
And D
like,
train.
so he finished.
I'm not risking it because I know damn well it's not gonna fucking work. But I'm gonna risk doing that. So I don't fucking know.
753rd for the old 7 Alpha, as you copy, push for Central Park Express
This is
Delta lineup, and this
207th
callback is
Street bound
125th.
A express train.
Copy.
The next stop is 168th Street.
Stand clear of the closing
Come on,
doors,
Mario, I have
please.
faith. Flip the A train starting.
No. What?
53 Echo, you ready for departure? Hmm? 53 Echo, radio check clear. 53 Echo, you have lineup, and this callback will be at Spring Street.
There, y'all like my new name? Val, right?
Try reloading
good
the
name,
M
man.
again.
Try loading up what now?
Try reloading the M again. Use a 143 if you have to. Let's see if that works. Maybe it's the 160 you're using that has too much. Maybe the set you're using has like LEDs. I'm sure that's why it's not loading.
I don't even think I have a. I don't
55
think I have
Alpha, radio check clear. 55 Alpha, you got the lineup out Lefferts Boulevard to 207. Your next callback will be 88th Street, please.
I don't even have a 143. Actually. Yeah, I don't have one. Yeah, I don't have a 143. Gonna load up a freaking 160 Siemens and just see that fucking thing.
And I think you picked a set with LEDs or some shit. That's probably why.
No, but then again, I never had these troubles at all. Like any
This
train
is
I ran was fine.
168th Street.
Hell, even the recent one
How
from
much
Just
space do
Server
you have on your laptop?
on this hard drive, probably like 600 something.
808 pushing for Concourse Track M.
Well, you a fuck.
Track M, concourse 145 at 808, that's a copy. You may proceed at 145 lower. Thank you.
And die,
I
will
feel
you?
bad. I know it's stressful. Like with BV, sometimes I have like some issues with.
This
you
is
know,
a
I know it's
207th Street bound A express
And the
train.
thing is, to be happen out of
The
nowhere.
next
You just
stop is
sorry.
175th Street.
Alpha Kilometer 168.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
800 Alpha, Washington 9th, that's a copy. You proceed online, and this callback will be at Dykeman.
Sorry for 200 Street.
I might just delete BV and just be done with the shit. Hey,
We go back to 1.8.
I don't want to do all that shit. Come again?
1.11 since 1.11.
Shoot, I'm using 1.11.
Again, it has its flaws, which I crash when I pause my game.
Use 1.10 better or 1.9.
Yeah, true.
Isn't that what Miguel just said?
No, he said 1.8, I think. Alright,
But I might,
this
I may revert back
motherfucker,
to
Sean.
No, I said 8 because 8, that's what I'm still using today.
8.
That still works for me.
This
Yeah, I might just use
is 175th
because
Street.
I guess it's different for everybody, just depending on what
Connection
you're
is
using, I guess. I
available
don't
to the
know.
George Washington Bridge bus station.
30 Echo Continental 71st, that's a copy. Push for Hillside Express, and this callback will be at Banwick. 53 Echo Spring Street. 53 Echo Spring Street, push for 6th Avenue, and this callback will be at 23rd Street. Thank you.
This is a 207th Street bound
Never in the
A
light of
express
day I would
train.
order
Hey,
Domino's
express
from a
The next
Nintendo
stop
Wii
is
U.
181st Street.
Imagine ordering
Stand
food
clear
from
of the
freaking
closing
Nintendo.
doors, please.
I somewhat managed to order Domino's from my Nintendo Wii
How the fuck you managed to do that?
Oh yeah, that's possible. I've seen videos.
Bro, who the fuck will freaking order random ass food on a freaking Wii or whatever you want to call it?
Just
I would.
today,
I would.
actually did it today.
Motherfucker, why?
I was in
858 Echo is ready for departure.
Nigga, use your phone.
I don't have the Domino's app.
This is
Then fucking download it then, the hell?
I don't have a credit card.
Oh, Lord.
Miguel, when you're done with
Yeah,
your trip,
debit card?
you could do an R. And you could do an R going back up.
Trans
I'm
woman
about to do the
reveals, trans woman reveals she's trans to a boyfriend after 3 years
This
of
is a
dating.
What the fuck are you reading?
207th Street
Ay,
bound
Dios
A
mío.
express
I'm not
train.
gonna hear that.
The next stop is
Ay, Dios mío.
190th Street.
I don't know what I just
Stand clear of the closing doors,
858
please.
Echo, you ready for departure?
Alright, bet. Yeah, this shit's not loading up. I give up with this shit. Fuck it. Oh yeah, I said that trans woman reveals she's trans to her boyfriend after dating for
God damn,
14
stop
years.
talking about that. Not now.
Ay, Dios mío.
808 last stop, 145 last, track M.
Fuck you, man.
Track M145 for the 808, that's a copy. Prepare for your southbound trip. Thank you.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
Did we make a southbound already? Yeah, we did.
There is a southbound version. There is a southbound version.
Yeah, we made
Yeah,
that.
but he never mentioned he was doing round trip though.
No, I'm making him do a round trip on purpose.
Yeah.
He's actually
This
willing to
is
do it.
190th
No, but he's
Street.
fast, unlike you.
Motherfucker, I am fat. Okay? It's not my fault.
You're fat? Yeah, we know you're fat.
Oh, fuck you too.
Miguel, you can go back down to World Trade Center as the Alpha.
This is a 207th Street bound A express train.
That's wild.
The
He's not
next
going back
stop
there.
is Dykeman Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
route to World Trade Center for the year?
Yeah, we did. Well, we have one to Chambers that we made a long time ago.
Maybe you could work on that.
That's what they fucking called.
Okay, I still want to work on the routes. Was on hiatus for
858F, are you ready for departure?
No. He was on a well-deserved break.
All right, Kurt. 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Mary, question line about Bay Parkway layup.
Bay Parkway.
I play start at 145.
Negro? The fuck?
Sorry, Bay
What?
Parkway. Fuck you.
How do you teleport from 145th Street
Oh,
until
a freaking Bay Parkway.
It's fine. I'm finding ways.
Anyways, calling it back at 125.
Dykeman Street.
Alright, everyone's hold on. 125 for the 7 Alpha, push for Alpha lineup for the 7 Let's call out Washington Knights.
Copy.
55 Alpha at 88th Street, next callback is going to be Euclid Avenue.
This is a 207th Street
Thank you.
bound A express train. The next and last stop is Inwood, 207th Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors,
3
please.
o'clock, following back at 200th Street.
800 Alpha at Dykeman, 200, that's copy. Punch for 207th Street Terminal, and that's callback 207 Inwood.
Yes, nigga.
Bandwidth for the 30 Echo, hold line at the Jamaica Center, Parsons Archer.
No, we could
And Darky, I'll change it to E.
to make a run of the E and F to Queens Plaza, not the Queens Plaza, Kew Gardens or Parsons Boulevard.
853 Echo to at 23rd Street on 6th Avenue. The copy, next callback is 4750 at Rockefeller.
I don't think anybody's made the E or F to
Thank you.
Gardens.
Darky.
I have it.
Those are AM dropouts. They happen in the mornings.
Do they run local or do they run normal?
They run normal,
This is Inwood,
but they
207th
drop out
Street.
on the express because they go straight to the yard.
Oh, what the fuck is wrong with this woman's teeth? What the in hell?
Why are you talking about teeth now?
All right, Kurt, send me at the Bay Parkway. I'm going northbound to Metropolitan.
Matter of fact, I'll send to you.
Alright, 903 Romeo, Bay Parkway to 71st. You got the line, the next callback will be at 55th Street.
What?
Yeah, fucking kill yourself.
Look on Instagram right now, Miguel. Look what I sent you. Look at the first one that comes up.
Alright, now I terminate at 207th Street.
800 Alpha, Inwood 207, that's copy. Discharge your crank up here. Prepare for your southbound trip to World Trade.
Yep, I'm good.
Fuck no, baby!